Hey everybody. Happy Thursday. And it's not only Thursday, but it happens to be a special day. Happy Thursday, but also happy Christmas Eve. We made it to Christmas Eve. Yes. Not much is happening today. Husband will be coming home tonight. We're going to have a nice quiet dinner, raviolis tonight. I did prepare my gravy, even though it's not Monday, but I did it on today because usually today is Holy Thursday. You really don't have meat. My mother-in-law used to prepare the Feast of the Seven Fishes. She used to make shrimps, scallops, clams, things like that. It was very good. But right now we're not doing that. We wanted to get some clams, but in our area where we relocated, we were actually advised that there is no good seafood places here. So, and the best ones would be in Manhattan, but that's too far away. So anyhow, that's it on that. What my video is today is to refer, and if you want, I know it may be a little bit too late, or you seeing it could be too late. I don't think nothing's too late for purchasing gifts, like last minute gifts. If you want to give somebody a virtual maybe gift card, if you have a person in the family that likes music, this is what I'm getting to. This is going to be a music video. Yes, it is. It is going to pertain to music. It is going to surround music. It is going to be some of my personal recommendations as far as bands that I listen to and the bands that I like. Maybe you could give them a shot. Maybe you like him. I'm always one for, maybe you could purchase a download. You could burn a disc for somebody, make it a little bit fancy, put it in nice fancy packaging. I'm just giving you some ideas. I actually love all that stuff, music and downloads and gift cards and those things. However, I'm going to refer a few recommendations. I would like to give some shout outs to some bands that I've really been listening to, but this year, since the pandemic has actually started, certain things just go away from you. At least for me, they escape me. And one of the things are, for me, it's therapeutic that I listen to music. I'm not musically inclined. I just love music. I always did. I always will. That's it. We have such nice streaming services such as iTunes. Definitely, I purchase all my music from iTunes. I still purchase physical discs if I can find the band that I like, that I can actually buy the disc from, possibly from their actual website or Amazon, things like that. Those are a good source. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mention a few bands. I'm going to see if I can leave some of the websites in the description below if you'd like to check out the band's websites. That's fine. Personal preference. Great. To purchase a CD or to not purchase a CD. There is a band that I actually like who is based in Germany. I'm German, so I mean, it's like I connected with this band. They're a metal band. They're metal. They rock. They're metal. I love them. And the band is called Edge of Reason, and they're from Germany. Great bunch of guys. They also have a YouTube channel. They also have an Instagram channel, and they're on Twitter. Now, I keep certain things separate. Certain things in my life that sometimes just doesn't, I don't like to intertwine certain things. Like the Disney thing is one thing. This right now we're talking about music, so I'm not talking about Disney, okay? Those two don't mix. We don't intertwine that. I have 2 Instagram pages, like I said. One Instagram is just solely for music and bands and things like that, so. And then the other one is actually for Disney. I keep the 2 separate. I have a Twitter page. I had stated this before. That is solely for music. Bands, music. To me, Twitter has gotten so much better over the years. Now, I started with Twitter way before 2015. I had my first Twitter account. It wasn't kicking. 2016, excuse me, 2016, I decided to go back on Twitter. I said, you know what, let me give this thing another shot. And lo and behold, I just do certain things. I started finding my favorite rock bands, like Rolling Stone. I mean, we could just go Rolling Stones, Kiss, I don't want to say the usual, but the bands that mostly everybody else knows. What I was interested in, I came across a band, never heard of them before, decided to go on their website. And from there, I went on their website, listened to some of their songs. That's where it took off. So from there on, that I've been doing that with my Twitter account. And I used to feature every day. I used to feature certain things. As the years went on, it kind of not died down, but it got to be a little bit too much. I now have over 900 followers just following me. And I think I follow like 1,200. So it's a great source for music to me. I know I'm not in a band, but some bands do have a tendency to just, Twitter sucks. Okay, maybe for you it does, maybe. But I find for me as a fan point, as in the outsider, not musically inclined, I'm just a fan of the band's music. This is where I found you from. A great source of information is the Twitter. This is a super information highway, as I like to that's what I like to consider. I find out a lot about bands. I find out a lot about other bands. I find out a lot about fan clubs and music, and I connect with other people, and it's great. So I do have another life as far as that Twitter account is concerned. Right now, I'm going to mention a few bands that I personally like as a recommendation, personal preference. If you're into it, fine. I happen to be a fan of music all my life, since my parents. I like anything from jazz to metal. Yes, I have a wide variety of music in my head and wide variety of music that I listen to. My husband is musically inclined. He plays the guitar. That's where his thing comes from. We love going to concerts. Hopefully we will be doing that again sometime, hopefully in the 2021 mark. Let's just get the music flowing again. Musicians and bands right now, they're having a rough time at it. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not doing what they should be doing. Live streams are one thing. Live streams are good. That can only go a certain amount. But if you really want to see a band, you're desperate enough, yes, you will connect with the band in that way, definitely. I've been going to concerts since my husband got me my first concert tickets, which my favorite band was Hall & Oates back then. And my husband / boyfriend back then, yes, my boyfriend became my husband, back in 1980. I've been going with my husband since 1983. He did something very nice. I was never to a concert before. Hall & Oates was coming to town, Madison Square Garden. It's our hometown. My husband, back then boyfriend, went down on a New York City subway down to Madison Square Garden to get 2 tickets in a snowstorm. We were sitting all the way up in yonder, but you know what? It was great. It was my first show. I was never at a show before. That's where it took off for me, right from there. And personally, me, I've been to way over 300 concerts in my whole life. So, things like every year when my husband was my boyfriend, our thing to do was to wait for the summer concert series, which would be bands from all over. They give you their concert tours, and they would actually make the announcements of them in the newspaper. And my husband would be like, okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to go get tickets for this band. Okay, fine. We're going to go see this, but we're going to get tickets for this one. He used to have a whole list, and it was hanging up, and all the bands would be checked off, that all the concert tickets that he would want and that we would want to go see these bands. So that was our thing during the summer. Yeah, way before going to Disney, people. Yes, okay, fine. There, I mentioned it. But nowadays, it's more harder to get tickets. Even before the pandemic, it's more harder to get tickets. Tickets are more money. Concert shirts back then were about maybe $10, $15. Now they're like 30 and 40, sometimes even 50 with the same amount of cotton. Okay, maybe not the band's fault, but people got to make money. I understand. The venue in which they are performing is more money. They have to rent that out. And they have to make back that money that they rented to pay for that venue. Absolutely. So it's all a domino effect. It affects everybody. But right now with bands, thank God for live streaming. Thank goodness for social networks such as YouTube and Twitter and anybody with a cell phone that has a video camera. So this way you can connect with them. And Zoom, I'll mention Zoom. We have such wonderful things as far as that's concerned. So we have that to look forward to. It may not be what you want, but it's something right now. It's something. Let's just get the music flowing again. Let's get back out there. Hopefully 2021 will be a much better year. Okay. Alrighty, let's get to the bands. Edge of Reason, German band. Great. They have a few albums out. They have a website. What I'd like to do is I would like to post some of the websites in the description box below here on my channel, right down there. Okay. So you just look down, you drop down the little arrow window and you'll see the description. Okay, and you'll get the some of the websites to some of the bands. That's Edge of Reason. Another band I like to mention as a female singer, Edge of Paradise, located in California. They hail from California. They are great. They are great. They have quite a few albums out. Most of those albums you can actually purchase. I know you can purchase them from their website. You can actually also purchase them from Amazon. And of course, the ever-loving iTunes. So if you just want quick downloads, that's what you do. Which is what I've done myself. Okay. Another one I know as a friend, Steve Bello. He happens to be a guitar player. He's a guitar player for the past 30 years. Has quite a few albums out. Those albums are actually available on his website, stevebellomusic.com. You can purchase those, or also you can purchase them from Amazon as well. Some of the physical discs you can also purchase from Amazon, iTunes. You can actually get the downloads from iTunes. But you know what? Great source. He actually sells his physical discs. I can't talk today. Physical discs from his website. And also autographed. So you can do that as well. And Mr. Bello hails from New Jersey, the state of New Jersey. Alrighty. Another band who I absolutely like, Stitched Up Heart. She also happens to be a female singer and a band. This band, I was like so pumped because they were coming to my hometown. They were going to be opening up for a band called Godsmack. I was like so pumped for this here in New York. Oh my God, Stitched Up Heart. Oh my God, I can't wait to see them because I also own their music. I own their physical discs. And the thing is that something happened to where I believe they had a previous engagement. I was like totally bummed because, we had tickets for Godsmack, but Stitched Up Heart couldn't make it. And there was another band in their place opening up for Godsmack. All right, maybe one day soon again. Maybe one day. I would love to do that connection, which is I was hoping to meet you. So, oh my God, I was like so excited. Alrighty. Anyway, another band today I'm going to also feature is called Butterside, Budderside. Butterside, one word. Great band. Have out a few albums, absolutely. Those are also for purchase on their website, butterside.com. Lead vocalist is Patrick Stone. Great bunch of guys, great bunch of people. Today they're going to be going live stream at the Whiskey A Go-Go, California. I believe it was 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're going to do a live stream, and they are going to be performing. They're doing it right now. They're going to be performing in honor of Lemmy, who happens to also be the lead singer for the band Motorhead, who passed away a few years ago, I want to say. Today happens to be Lemmy's birthday, Christmas Eve. So they are going to be paying homage to Lemmy. today. So if you go on Butterside's website, you will connect with them. You will see all the information. They also have a Facebook page. They have an Instagram page. They have a Twitter page. Check them out. Butterside.com. All right, people. And I'm going to end it with that right now. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bands I have given you. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've given you 5 bands to check out. Those are my personal recommendations. Personal preference again. You don't have to like nothing, but you know what? You want some good music. You want some different music. Check them out, please. These bands are looking to perform. These bands are out there. They're just doing what they love to do, which is make music. They want to be heard. Absolutely. One of the mottos on my Twitter page is, I am passionate about the bands I follow. And my personal peeve is, for other bands, do not bash other bands. You're all doing what you're doing. You're all doing the same thing, which is to get your music heard. You want your music out there. You want it to be heard. You want a fan base. You just want your music to be heard. You're all doing the same thing. You're performing. You're performing for yourselves, but you're also performing for other people. You bring joy to other people. Please do not bash each other. You may not like the heavy metal band. You may not like the polka band. But you know what? You're all doing the same thing, which is to try and get your music out there and get it to be heard. Okay? Let the music flow. Continue it. Keep doing it. I'm going to maybe feature a few more other bands. Maybe next time I'm going to take a few days off because, you know, it is Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. God bless you. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank you all for checking out recommendations when I leave them for you. It's great to know that there are people out there that give things a try. It's good to try something new. God bless every one of you. To my Twitter family, love yous all. I'll continue doing what I'm doing for bands. You don't give up, I won't give up. I've always said that to yous. My Instagram people, both pages, God bless yous. Love yous all. Happy Christmas to all of yous. My Facebook page, which happens to be my personal page for friends and family. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of yous. God bless every one of yous out there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Take care. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.